short on your dough, you can stay there. And I'm sure you will find many ways to have a good time. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. You can get yourself clean. You can have a good meal. You can do whatever you feel. Young man, are you listening to me? I said, young man, what do you wanna be? I said, young man, you can make real your dreams, but you got to know this one thing. No man does it all by himself. I said, young man, put your pride on the shelf and just go there to the YMCA. I'm sure they can help you today. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. You can get yourself clean. You can have a good meal. You can do whatever you feel. Young man, I was once in your shoes. I said I was down and out with the blues. I felt no man cared if I were alive. I felt the whole world was so tired. That's when someone came up to me and said, young man, take a walk up the street. It's a place there called the YMCA. They can start you back on your It's fun to stay at the YMCA. two, three. 1, 2, 3. All right. Got to know how to pony it, like Boney Maroney. Mashed potato, do the alligator. Put your hand on your hips, yeah. Let your backbone slip. Do the 1, 2, say, like my little Lucy. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Need somebody to help me say it one time. Na 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 na. You know I feel all right. Huh. Feel pretty good, y'all. Huh. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Come on, y'all, let's say it one more time. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Dancing in the alley with Long Tall Sally, twisting with Lucy. Doing the 1, 2, say, roll over on your back. I like it like that. Do that jerk. Watch me work, y'all. I'll do it. I'll do it. Help me do it. I'll help me. I'll help me. Good golly, Miss Molly, sure like the ball. Good golly, Miss Molly, sure like the ball. When you're rocking and rolling, can you hear your mama call? From the early, early morning to the early, early night, when I call Miss Molly rocking on the blue light. Good golly, Miss Molly, sure like the ball. When you're rocking and rolling, can you hear your mama call?
All right, we're getting ready for introductions, coming back in. Boo Boo's on the court, girls are lining up. Tim's making his way back from his nachos, so we'll turn the microphones up and listen to introductions.
Good golly, Miss Molly, sure like the ball. Good golly, Miss Molly, I sure
All right, and here we go. We're at the Red Devil Dome. Both teams coming out waving at each other. Everybody's been introduced. Everybody's warmed up. The referees are getting ready. The line judges are getting ready. The teams are ready. So we're officially fixing to start the Upton County War Battle 1.
The Upton County Showdown.
We play the same team Tuesday, I believe, at McCamey.
Yes, I believe so.
Quick turnaround.
Yes, we have not played them in district.
We have played
correct?
them, right, but we've played them this year, right?
Yes, we played them at the beginning of the season.
I think we match up good against them. I think
Yes.
they're both well-balanced teams. Pretty skill levels about the same, I guess you could say.
Yes, from what I heard, we should have beat them last time. Just made a few mental mistakes and a few little errors. So hopefully we can stay neat and clean and keep our heads in this game. And
So we could be setting ourselves up for the first 5-game match we've come into this year.
we could be.
Could be.
Could be.
Could be a long day. Sell some hot dogs and hamburgers.
Yeah, it might be. I have no plans, so we'll be here.
I had never seen a 5-match set. So
Yeah, I haven't either.
Never know.
Hopefully not. Hopefully
Yes,
we're
hopefully
3
we're
and
3 and
0
out,
and we're
yes.
done. Ready to go. Looks like we have Macy on the court, Skyly, Alexis, Nevi, Brianna.
We're fixing to sub in. They'll sub in Brianna before they serve. I never understood this move, but
Well, folks, it looks like I'm going to catch my breath as always, coming up those big old stairs over there. 2 whole flights of stairs to get here.
you did good on the introductions, by the way. I mean, I was fired up.
James Avery ring was found in the women's bathroom, so if you lost it, you can go claim it or describe it.
And that is an announcement that nobody at home should be observing. You left your ring in the girls' bathroom. Please come and get it.
It's Miss Lofton announcing that, somebody left a James Avery ring in the bathroom.
Maybe I should go check it out, see what it looks
Well,
like.
no.
Be weird if it was a guy's ring in the girls' bathroom. Here we go. Ball up for McCamey. 15 puts it in service.
Skyly Lofton's going to get underneath it quickly. Chloe Aguilar with the set. Nevaeh Kura coming to the line, but it hits the fishing pole rod on top. Gets back knocked onto the Red Devil side. 0-1, McCamey leading. And this is going to be a bit confusing. Both teams wearing white. Good thing they don't have to go across the line.
All right. Or tackle one another.
McCamey gets the ball over the line. Underneath is Guerra. It goes to Sky Lee. Sky Lee back to Guerra. Guerra's going to clear it out over the top. McCamey underneath.
Quick
Going for
set.
the cross-court spike. Out of bounds. Guerra lets it go out of bounds. Over her head, guys. That was a hard-fought point.
That was.
1-0 is the score, and that's going to bring to the line number 23, Macy Conard for the Red Devils.
The fabulous freshman.
Ball's up over the top. Gonna go
Too strong.
just a little bit long. 1-2 is the score. And that's going to bring on number 7 for the Badgers. Welcome to our McCamey Badgers listeners out there.
Ball in. Brianna, short dig. She tries to get it. Ball just served in the perfect spot by number 7.
It's going to be 3-1 Badgers with the lead. Underneath is Issa Guerra, ball into the rafters. Brianna makes a great save. Hadley Fouts. She's going to hit it over her shoulders, over the top. Does clear the net. McCamey underneath. Ball goes over. Issa Guerra underneath. Chloe with the set. Sky Lee Lofton comes in with a big spike. That might be too many hits. I thought it was too many hits. It's not.
Yeah, it counted like 4, but maybe it's just 3.
I think the first one was considered a block.
McCamey with the hit. Brianna Abelos with a great save. Hadley Fouts comes up, helps her out. Issa Guerra clears it out. McCamey up underneath. They're going to go for the midcourt spike. She's skippity-pap over the top. Brianna diving, not able to get there, and McCamey takes a 4-1 lead. Can't help but feel like we kind of left that one out there.
We're wide open in the middle, I think. That's where they keep going to. It's like we're not recovering on defense once we get going.
Underneath Brianna, and it's not going to clear the net. Chloe Aguilar trying to come in and help her out, not going to get there. 1-5 is the score. McCamey coming out to a dominating lead early. Ball over the top. Issa Guerra underneath. Nevaeh Kura comes up, gets the ball over the top. Challenged by Sky Lee. The ball does clear over. Sky Lee now hits it.
Out.
And it's going to go out of bounds just to the right.
We just need to take a deep breath and hold on for a minute.
1-6 is the score. McCamey with the serve. Out. Hadley Fouts makes a heads-up play. Lets that thing glide right over the top. It does go out of bounds by a few inches. 2-6 is the score.
They had a really strong server in there, and her serves were very powerful and kind of threw our girls for a loop, I think.
Number 3, Chloe Aguilar to the line. She goes over the top, drops it dead center. McCamey underneath. They'll spike it over the top. Chloe's going to save it. Sky Lee underneath with a set. Nevaeh Kura over the top. McCamey, cross-court spike,
Nice.
sending it back home. Number 20, Sky Lee Lofton. McCamey does dig for it. Hadley Fouts with the save. Chloe gets the ball back in play, and that was number 20, Sky Lee Lofton, that got it over. Out. All that work pays off as McCamey hits it long and out of bounds. 3-6 is the score. Chloe continuing to serve.
Yeah, she needs to keep the serve going. We got the point.
Those
3-6.
Those are the Devils we're used to seeing.
Chloe with the ball, going to go over the top, drop it into the top shelf. McCamey underneath. They'll set up for a midcourt spike, push it to the corner. Hadley Fouts dives. It's going to come off her left hand into the wall. 3-7 is the score. That's a lead by McCamey. So the Badgers back with the service. It looks like that's number 5 for McCamey. Chloe underneath to Sky Lee. Sky Lee with the spike.
Oh.
It's going to go just long on the back line. 7-3, McCamey leading.
I think that should be 8-3. They just didn't get the point up there yet.
8-3, McCamey.
Ball drops into the center. That's Brianna Abelos with the save.
Oh, that was a palm.
That was a carry.
That
That was a picnic
yeah,
basket
she
carry.
was going to slam dunk. That ball.
4-8 is the score. Red Devils coming back. Let's see what Miss Nevaeh Kura can do for the Red Devils. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the homecoming queen for the Red Devils serving. Ball over the top. That's Chelsea Tubbs with the save. Skyler Lofton sends it to the corner. Bing, bang, biggity boom. She opens up. 5-8 is the score.
Now we got our momentum back.
You had-
Making some early substitutions.
And you can feel that energy from the Red Devil crowd as these ladies light it up out there. Nevaeh Kura once again serves to the corner. Underneath, McCamey going for the quick set. And they go for the save. Making a save is Conard on the ball. Nevaeh helped her out. We had another Red Devil in there. Didn't get the number.
Oh, blocked by Sky Lee, but it went out of bounds, so it'll be McCamey's point.
And what Skylee did there was send out a message. Hit it over here if you want, but you've got to take me on the rest of the day. So they're going to be looking for her as the game goes on. Ball over the top. It's Brewer underneath. She's looking for help. Chloe was trying to get there. It's going to fall under the net. 10-5 is the score. Number 2 for McCamey serving. Underneath is Conard to Nevaeh. Brewer is going to punch it over the top, drop it into the center. McCamey has a chance to set. Sky Lee challenges. Great challenge. Chelsea's underneath. Set from Chloe to Sky Lee. Sky Lee gets it over. McCamey setting up once again. Nevaeh underneath to Chloe to Sky Lee. Sky Lee drops it into the center. McCamey's underneath it. They're going to punch it over the top. Underneath with the save is Conard. Chloe's going to go for the back corner. McCamey will get there. They'll go over the top, out of bounds. How about your Red Devils fighting for that point? 6-10 is the score.
That was a fight. Good volley for both teams.
And here comes the Midas touch for the Red Devils, number 20, Sky Lee Lofton.
And Jimmy likes to say she gets 3 points every time she serves. He would be wrong this time.
This one goes into the net. 6-11 is the score. Coming onto the court for the Red Devils, the libero, Isaguera. McCamey's libero to serve. She'll go just over the net. Isaguera gets it up. Chloe to Kynard. Kynard gets it brought back at her, but the ball's still in play with a save by Isaguera. Big spike by Brewer. McCamey does dig for it.
Out.
And it's going to go long, out of bounds. Red Devils still in play. 7-11 is the score. Red Devils on the run. Dare I say, here come your Red Devils.
Trinity Ward's going to be coming in for Chloe, and Kura's going to be coming in for Brewster. Early subs for the Red Devils.
That'll bring up number 4, Alexis Cura, sophomore for the Red Devils. Alexis is going to bring on a good, strong serve. Drop it to the corner there. McCamey underneath. Boom! Sending it back at her was Kynard as they got the ball over. Red Devils make a save. Kynard gets it over the top again.
Yeah!
Kynard on every play right there. 8-11 is the score. How about you, Macy?
She was singing that Elvis Presley song, Return to Sender.
That's going to be number 4, Alexis Kura with the ball.
There we go.
Serves over the top, back shelf. McCamey does get underneath. They're getting set up for cross court.
Boom! Again!
Goes into the net. Challenging, though, was number 23, Macy. 9-11. 9-1-1 on the board. Red Devils down by a few. Timeout.
Speaking of 9-1-1, McCamey calls a timeout. They need some help.
So the Red Devils charging back, putting it on McCamey right there. McCamey having to call a timeout, guys. This is going to be a battle the whole way. Red Devils back on the court. Alexis Kura into the serve.
I think they're trying to do a serve break, that strategy timeout stuff we talk about all the time, or at least I do.
The ball's over the top. Alexis Kura serves it to the back line. McCamey with the opportunity for a quick set.
Oh, Trinity Ward gets a piece of it at the net. Oh, and they weren't able to handle it. That was good defensive play by your Red Devils. Side out, it will be McCamey serve.
That's going to be 9-12. McCamey in the lead, and that's going to bring up number 18 for the Badgers. She'll go to the line, overhand serve, drops to the center. Nevaeh Kura underneath to Alexis. Back to Trinity Ward. Trinity Ward with a skippity pap over the top. McCamey with a dig.
Issa with a good dig. Kura with the set. Issa over.
McCamey underneath. They're going to go for a quick cross-court set.
Oh, and long.
Goes long. Red Devils going to pick up a point, and these Red Devils fighting hard. Look at the score, folks. Rankin 10, McCamey 12. We're back in this game. Let's see what Chloe Brewer can do. Number 11 coming to the line. Chloe Brewer with the ball over the top. Drops it dead center. McCamey with the dig. They'll set up. McCamey's just going to punch it over the top underneath Chloe Brewer. To Alexis Kura. She goes to Trinity Ward. Ward with an ace spike to the back line. Bing, bang, biggity boom. Number 6. That is 11-12. Red Devils charging back. Speaking of 11, number 11 still at the line. Chloe Brewer.
Let's go, Brewer. Keep it going.
Red Devil fans lit up after that last play. Ball over the top. McCamey underneath. They're going to have to punch this one over the top. Issa Guerra's there. To Alexis. To Nevaeh Kura. Nevaeh going for the backcourt spike. It's going to go into the net. 13-11 is the score.
Going to sub in Brewer for
Brianna.
Sorry.
Brianna in for Brewer.
Brianna for Brewer.
McCamey with the ball at the line. Issa Guerra underneath. Red Devils with the ball. There's a set. Little skip pat by number 23, Connor.
Let it go.
Deep and out.
Yep.
And that goes long to the back wall. It goes out of bounds. 12-13 is the score. Coming to the line, number 23, the freshman, Macy Connard. She's going to hit it. McCamey not able to get it. Like the Bobby Brown, too hot to handle, too cold to hold. We called on Macy, and she is in control. 13-13 now the score.
Macy the Cannon Brewer.
She's the magnificent Macy.
There you go.
Ball goes to the corner. McCamey going to hit this one up into the rafters. Trying to do something with
fishing pole.
Into the pole. And Rankin takes the lead. 14-13. Here come your Red Devils.
The bad part about it, McCamey knows we're here. They're feeling it.
Ball crawls over the top. McCamey does get underneath it. They'll punch it over the top. Macy with the save to Alexis. Alexis looking for Ward. Ward's going to punch it over the top. McCamey getting set for a cross court. Goes over to Alexis. To Ward. Back to number 22. That was Abelo. She gets it over the top. And this could be
got it.
McCamey in the
No,
net.
it was us in the net.
It's a Red Devil in the net off of a great spike by McCamey. Guys, here we are. We're locked up 14-14 in this Clash of Titans. Big game here in Rankin, Texas against McCamey.
Ball up. Serve.
Oh, and that was in.
Trinity makes a quick decision to let that go by, but it was so close it does hit the line, and that's going to give McCamey the lead. 14-15 is the score.
We've got another honest caller back there, and John Bright. He's going to call it honest today.
Underneath there, making the serve, Brianna Abelos. And Alexis Kuro's going to crawl it over the top, 15-15. Speaking of John Bright, guys, John Bright, a man for all seasons. You got to love this guy. Last night, he's playing the cymbals at the football game. He's out here as a coach with the girls. He's out there with cross country. Everywhere you look, Rankin Red Devils, you're going to see John Bright. You got to love this guy. Shake his hand, pat him on the back. He is a man for all seasons. Chloe Aguilar to the line. Ball up underneath. Rankin's got the ball. McCamey spikes it. And number 20, Sky Lee Lofton sends it back home. Stonewall, 16-15 is the score. That's Chloe Aguilar back to the line. Chloe's going to ace sitter. You called it, sir. Ace serve. Big point right there for the Red Devils. 2-point lead, Rankin. 17-15 is the score. You can feel that energy rising in Red Devil Palace. Number 3, Chloe Aguilar with the serve. Goes to the corner. McCamey underneath. They set to the center. Big spike. Skyly challenge. Chelsea was trying to get a hand on it, too. It does go out of bounds. That's going to bring the score 17-16. That'll bring up number 5 for McCamey. She'll serve to Red Devil, Chelsea. Chelsea's underneath. Chloe's going to get the set. Skyly's just going to have to clear this one out to the back line. McCamey setting to the cross court. Challenged by Skyly. Hadley Fouts, great save. Stepping up was Chloe. Chloe gets it over. McCamey with the cross court. Challenged again by Skyly, and Hadley makes another save. Red Devils have the ball over the net. And this one's going to go long. All-star in the middle, the creating of a legend there. Number 20, Skyly Lofton making big things happen. 18-16 is the score.
It just seems like if we keep the ball in play long enough, they'll hit it out.
Yeah, she was trying to avoid Skyly there, and she went way left.
Because they feel the pressure every time.
Nevaeh Kura on the serve. McCamey's going to get the ball back over. Nevaeh with the ball underneath to Chloe, to Skyly. It crawls over the top.
Good call by Hadley. She let that go out.
Number 20, Skyly Lofton is a force to be reckoned with out there.
And to our credit, we're not wasting our shots now. We're getting it. We're setting it. We're hitting a sharp play, spike.
Nevaeh Kura with a serve, drops it dead center. McCamey underneath, going for the cross court. This one's going to go long. Look at the elation on the faces of the Red Devil ladies as they're out there celebrating that point. 20-16 is the score.
McCamey's in a tough spot. They try to avoid Skyly, and it just throws them one way or the other.
Nevaeh hits the ball, drops it dead center. Ball's underneath. McCamey setting up. Skyly challenges at the line, sends it back at him. They go high over Skyly. Nevaeh saves it to Chloe, to Skyly. Skyly drops it on him, but McCamey does dig for it. They push it over. Brewer with the save to Chloe. Back to Brewer, and this one's going to go into the net. And Paige, you called that. Good money on the head right there. What happened was they are looking to go away from number 20 at all costs, and that's helping so much. Hadley Fouts with the ball underneath to Chloe. To number 20, Sky Lee over the top. McCamey looking to make a play. They punch it over. Chloe, Chelsea, Sky Lee with the left hand over the top. McCamey does dig for it. Ball's over. Hadley Fouts with the save to Chloe. To Chelsea. Chelsea with a spike. How about you, number 2, Chelsea Tubbs coming through. 21-17 is the score.
Now McCamey's playing like us. They're just getting 3 shots just to get it back over the net. We're running set plays and spiking it home, and that's making the difference.
That's going to bring up number 20, Skyly Lofton. Big serve over the top. McCamey does dig it. They're going to punch over to the corner. Nevaeh's underneath. To Chloe. To Brewer. Brewer with a big spike. McCamey does dig for it. They're avoiding Connor to go into the net. So she had her eye on number 23, Macy. The ball goes into the net as Tim called there. 22-17 now the score. And here we go. Number 20, Skyly Lofton on her second point. Skyly over the top to the corner. McCamey underneath. Sets. Cross court. It's going. Oh. So number 20, Skyly Lofton. She has to make that real quick decision to let that go by. This one's going to get the line, though, and it's going to be point McCamey. 22-18 is the score.
That's just one of those things that happens.
That's volleyball.
Yeah.
McCamey serves the ball. Isageta underneath to Chloe. Again, Macy gets the ball over the top, over her shoulder. McCamey going cross court. Soft hit over the top. Nevaeh underneath to Chloe. To Kynard. And Kynard's
Yeah. Oh.
They came down in the net.
It's going to be Badgers in the net right there. We got Badgers in the wire. 23-18 is the score. Coming onto the court is going to be Trinity Ward and number 4, Alexis Gura. That's going to bring up number 4, Alexis Gura to the line. 23-18. It quiets down. Everybody catches a breath.
There we go. Ball in. Dug by McCamey. Set. Ball over. Dug by Issa. Oh, right at the net. Kind of no man's land. That's the worst play, I guess. You get a hard dig, and it comes up and kind of meets the net.
You know, real tough to get to, difficult play, but that does bring the score, guys, to 23-19, number 18 at the line.
Oh,
Yes.
net ball.
She goes into the net. Here we are, folks. Game point for the Red Devils, 24-19. The crowd on the edge of their seat.
And we're bringing in a Brewer.
Number 11, Chloe Brewer, to the line. She goes overhand serve. I'm a little nervous. Ball's over the top. McCamey spikes it.
Inbound.
It's
Good
going to
shot.
be a good spike. Does hit the line. Is called by Mr. Bright. 24-20, 4-point lead for the Red Devils. Remember, if the ball goes into the net or they make any mistakes on their end, it is ranking set or game.
Yes. That was a well-executed play by McCamey, though. Give him credit where credit's due.
There's the ball. Nevaeh Kura underneath. Goes to Alexis. Nevaeh comes back. Nevaeh was going to try to give it a quick skip pap over the top. Didn't get there in time. 24-11. 21-24 now the score. 3-point lead, Red Devils. Ball's over the top. Isagera underneath. Abelos brings it back into play. Alexis Kura gets it back to the center of the court. McCamey's going to set for the spike. She's saved by 23 Kynard. They get it over the top. I was looking for a carry on the
Palm! She had to palm that ball.
Rankin's not going to get the call.
She gave it a sky hook.
22-24 is the score. McCamey with the ball. Referee laughing. A lot of people calling for that call. Nevaeh underneath.
Oh!
It's going to come off of Nevaeh's right hand, and it's going to go under the
be
net.
looking at a timeout.
Timeout.
All right, folks, here we are, 24-23. Red Devils had a 4-point lead. McCamey's been charging back. Guys, and I don't think it's just so much the mistakes that we're making. That ball is just coming about 100 miles an hour there. Plus, we kind of got a call that we'd like to get back, but we're not going to focus on that. We've got a lot of game to go.
Yeah, and it's just a bunch of momentum swings, one after the other.
We've got Nevaeh talking to Jim Sears, our trainer, so I don't know if she's injured herself in some way or cut her finger or what she's done down there, but hopefully she hangs in there and gets us this point.
Well, back to the action. The girls in the arena, 24-23 is the score. There's a buzzer. Referee calls game action. 1-1 in the air. Here we go. McCamey with the serve over the top. Safe play. Going to go to Isagera. To Alexis. Kynard over the top. McCamey underneath. They're going to set for the midcourt. They go to the corner. Issa underneath. To Avalos. Oh, my goodness. So you had Kynard and you had Nevaeh in the center. They both went for the ball, then both backed off the ball. That's going to be 24-24. That's going to tie this up. Here we go, guys.
Win by 2. You got to win by 2.
Big game opportunities here. Nevaeh Kura underneath to Alexis. To Kynard. Ball's going to go over the top. McCamey's going to get underneath, go for the spike. Kynard's challenging in the middle. Isagera dives for it. And we've got a quarter on the board. Here we go, 25-24. McCamey up by 1.
We don't look like we belong here. They want it more than us, so we got to dig in and dig deep right now.
Red Devils regrouping as we get ready for this next ball. McCamey still on the serve. This young lady's had quite a few points here. She's going to go over the top. Nevaeh Kura into the rafters. And that's going to give the first game over to mccamey. They come back with the victory, 24-26. But, folks, if you're here, you're watching, or you're in the stands, you watched one heck of a ball game right there. And that's just a taste of what's to come. We got a few more to go. Let's see if the Red Devils can pull off the next one. We'll be back at you in just a few minutes. Paige, Tim, are we going to close it out here? Or are you guys good to go?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in about 2 minutes, 40 seconds.
Keep coming up with love, but it's so slashed and torn. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Get ready to rumble!
Pump up the shit, yo, pump it up, yo, pump it. Y'all ready for this? I like to move it, move it. 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 Give it up, go.
Welcome to the big show. Simply wait.
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. And the jam is pumping. Look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, 'cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you do that. I want a place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight. Make my day. I want a place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight. Make my day. Pump up the jam. Pump up the jam.
Pump it up, Red Devil fans. Here we are back at the Devil Dome here in grand old Rankin, Texas. We just watched a scorcher of a game out there. Red Devils up by 4 toward the end. mccamey coming back, winning that thing. I believe it was a score of 26-24. Hard-fought game.
Yeah,
And that's
it's
gonna
like we talked about earlier in the pregame. You know, they're well-matched complementary teams. Haven't faced each other a lot. We play each other today, and we play each other again Tuesday. So
Macy Conard at the line. She's going to open things up for the Red Devils. She serves to the corner. mccamey not able to handle that one. And it's
I'm
going to
glad
be
she
1-0.
did. That looked like it's going to be a little long. Her
Well,
first serve's usually pretty long.
Well, that's going to bring her back up to the line. Here we go with Macy. 1-0 is the score. She'll
There
go
we
over
go.
the top, drop it.
Boom.
This one's going to come so hard off the Badger that it's going to go into the Badger side of the stadium.
A little souvenir right there.
And that's going to be 2-0.
We'll bring in the uninfected ball for the COVID-19 protocol.
And that's Macy Conard once again at the line. Let's see if she can keep this going. 2-0 is the score. She goes to the opposite corner. And number
man.
18 getting frustrated as Macy keeps attacking at her. 3-0 now the score. If she does this one more time, look for the Badgers to take an early timeout.
Yes, and Macy the Cannon Conard
I love it.
is up there at work.
Here goes Macy once again. Overhand serve. She's going to go to the center.
Oh,
This one's going to go about a foot long. 3-1 is the score, and that will bring number 15 to the line for the Badgers.
I think that coach told her it's kind of like baseball. Take a pitch. Do not hit it no matter what. Into the net.
mccamey coming out shaking up, a little rattled right there. That does go into the net. 4-1 is the score.
These grudge matches aren't for everybody. I mean,
That's going to bring up number 8, Chloe Aguilar, to the line. Number 3, Chloe Aguilar to the line. Chloe's going to go to the top shelf. mccamey underneath it, having some trouble with it. They do manage to clear it out. Chloe's underneath. To Skylee. To Nevaeh. Nevaeh gets a great spike. mccamey does dig it. They're going to go back over the top. Chloe with the ball to Skyly. To Brewer, and then a save by Skyly. Then Chloe. Back to Skyly over the top. mccamey has the ball cross court. It's going a long ways. That's going to be 5-1. We've got a nickel up. Wait a second. The referee makes a call. And out of a series of events that happened, the point's going to go back to mccamey. So they take the point off the board. It's going to be 4-2 Badgers.
Yes.
And nature actually makes the call. Sweet justice.
I think that was karma. Karma's the word.
Sweet justice. 5-2 is the score.
I think we got one taken from us, so they gave it back.
That's going to be number 12, Nevaeh Kura at the line. Ball is up. And then this one's going to get by Skyly on a big spike right there by mccamey. It's going to be 5-3. And then coming up to the line is going to be number 12, Nevaeh Kura.
Ball is going to be mccamey's ball. mccamey, number 5 for mccamey will be serving. We keep having some miscommunications. We're back. Ball up, ball in. Fielded by Chloe, over by Skyly. Ball on the mccamey side. They're getting it over. Dug by Chloe. Set by Skyly and Brewer over. Sorry, I got involved in watching the play.
Jealousy
Tubbs.
there.
Chloe, Brewer.
mccamey's got it up and back over. Hadley in the back got it to Chloe. Jealousy knocks it over.
Oh, just a little too long.
And that's going to make the score 5-4.
5-4
Rankin.
Rankin. mccamey's.
Looks
What are
like-
we calling? How did we get the ball on that one?
I'm not sure what that call was. I think
Nope.
it's mccamey ball.
We're
They just got,
still-
yeah.
I think the referee.
We're all confused.
Referee needs a snicker break.
I think they do.
Okay.
mccamey serve.
Number 5 with the serve for mccamey over by Hadley. Set by Chloe.
Oh,
and
Skyly.
Skyly
Yeah.
had like a fake spike there. I
She
don't know.
jumped just a little bit too soon on that ball there.
Well, we've got Nichols on the board. 5-5 is the score. mccamey quick with the serve. Hadley Fouts one arms it. She's getting help from number 2, Chelsea. Hadley's going to clear it out. Good on the Red Devils right there as they get it over. mccamey with the cross court.
Brewer at the net.
Chelsea's going to get underneath it. Chloe back to Skyly. Skyly to the corner. mccamey underneath.
Oh, yeah.
And mccamey finally having a lack of communication out there. Not something that's happened often today. And the Red Devils take the lead 6-5 to the line. Number 20, Skyly Lofton. I'm looking for 3.
We sure could use them. That'd give us a good.
Ball over the top. mccamey does dig for it. Goes to the corner. They get a big spike. Chelsea actually diving into the score box trying to make the play. Good on Chelsea right there, but it's not going to be enough. 6-6 now the score.
Macy gets it over. mccamey setting it up. They spike it back over. Chloe saves it to Chelsea again. Oh, right in between Macy and Chloe Brewer there. Neither one really knew.
Okay, we got number 2 coming up for mccamey. Force at the net, as I like to call it. Good serve over. Issa with the dig. Chloe chases it down, sets for Brewer. Brewer short strokes it into the net, so that'll be side out. mccamey point.
So mccamey picking up the pace of the game, quickly serving the ball, not giving the Red Devils a chance to settle in, and it's changing the pace of this game. Underneath Issa Guetta to Brewer. Back to Issa. Issa's going to clear it up. mccamey underneath. They'll set toward the center. Big spike. Issa's going to try to put a hand on it. It's going to come off her hand to the wall. And that's going to go 3-point lead Badgers. 9-6 is the score.
Our girls have a lot of wild hits right now. They need to settle down just a little bit, set their hits, and control their hits.
Ball's underneath. Issa Guetta. She'll clear it out. mccamey's going to hit it. It does go out of bounds. We get a little break right there. And, guys, the level of play does not drop. 7-9. Every point is a battle. Everything intense out there. Number 11, Chloe Brewer to the line. She'll go with a big serve, drops it into the center. mccamey's underneath. Cross-court spike. and she fools him with a little bit of a changeup right there. Goes softly over the top of Macy. Not able to get any help in there. Had a couple Red Devils diving for it. The ball is going to be good. Point mccamey. 10-7 is the score. And that's going to be the libero for the Badgers. She'll go over the top. Isageta underneath. Abelos goes to Chloe. Chloe's going to go over the top. mccamey back. They're going to go for the quick set. Spike.
Yes,
Kynard challenges, but the ball does go out of bounds. Kynard, though, sending that message out also that if you're going to come this way, you're going to have to go through me. Let's see if they look for her next time. 7-11 is the score.
I see a timeout coming up for Rankin.
Yeah, I do.
Nevaeh underneath to Chloe to Kynard.
Long ball out.
And it's gonna go-
somebody in the net.
She was in the net. mccamey was in the net. It's Rankin point.
So Red Devils catching a break, and we do need those breaks, folks. 8-11 is the score. 3-point deficit for the Red Devils, and that's going to bring on number 4, Alexis Cura, a sophomore for the Red Devils. Let's see if we can get this thing going. Ball's up in the air, and Alexis goes to the line. It's going to be out of bounds, just long by inches. And the score is now 8-12, Badgers in charge. Badgers making a couple line changes.
We got questions from the ranking coach for the referee.
So that's going to put a pause in the action. They're looking at the Red Devil lineup at the moment. They're switching them around. Okay, we got a couple things going on. Let's see if we can get back to it here in just a couple minutes.
Oh, we're ready.
We're good.
Ball up, ball in. Dug by. And just a heck of a hit by Nevaeh, but it went out of bounds. So side out, mccamey ball. Number 18 will be serving for mccamey.
Rankin feeling a bit of those jitters right now. It's 8-13. mccamey with the ball, 18 with the serve. Underneath is Issa. There's Alexis. And there's Ward.
Yes.
Ward with the big hit, cross-court spike, 9-13. See those arms raised in the air. Like to see that. I like to see these girls get into the action like that.
Alexis has set Trinity a couple of times tonight, and they've gotten good points off of it.
9-13 is the score.
Brewer up to serve.
Nope. Macy.
Boom.
Macy
Yeah,
Kynard
sorry.
with the big hit.
Macy the Cannon. Sorry.
Guys, I'm liking this lineup. You'll notice this is something a little different. I don't know if you have noticed, but Nevaeh and Ward are on the court at the same time, and it's proven to be pretty strong.
Yeah, it's a really strong.
And that's
There you go.
Macy with another big boom, dropping it to the back line. mccamey not able to handle it. Number 18 getting a bit frustrated right there. 11-13 now the score.
That's exactly what we need. We need to get in their heads a little bit and make a rally.
She's going back to the corner. The librero's underneath.
Oh, trouble.
And number 17 for mccamey makes a valiant effort, not able to get there. And the score now 12-13. You can feel that Red Devil crowd recharge.
We may have a timeout from mccamey coming soon.
She keeps serving like this.
Macy drops
There we
some
go.
English on the ball. A serve into the center of the court.
Yep.
We got
There
a
it
timeout.
is.
Good call, man.
Number 18 for mccamey got up, and she looked a little flustered right there. You could tell that y'all knew that was coming. 13-13 is the score. Red Devils battling back. Can you feel the energy out here in the stadium?
Yes, I think they went to the timeout to break the serve of the Cannon.
I think so too. Magnificent Macy.
We'll get the celebration going, but not too early. Let's see if we can pull this one off. 13-13 is the score. Macy Kynard once again back up at the line. She's gonna go long. That
The
timeout.
strategy worked.
Timeout for mccamey does pay off, and that's going to be 14-13. Macy Kynard coming off the court. Coming on is number 14, Hadley Fouts. McCamey
Ball in.
with the serve goes to Hadley. Hadley to Alexis to Ward. Ward goes over the top. I thought a Badger might be in the net, but they're not going to get a call there. Over the top. There's Alexis. Alexis over the top. McCamey coming back, pushes to the corner. Brianna makes the save. And big plays happening. Nevaeh Kura smacks it down. Energizes this Red Devil crowd. How about you, number 12, Nevaeh Kura?
I'm really liking Alexis and Trinity over on that side of the court together, paired up together.
14-14 is the score, and they're sending number 6, Trinity Ward, to the line.
She didn't want to go serve. She was looking to be subbed out, so we'll see what she's got.
Overhand serve goes to the
Nice.
corner.
Yes.
Oh!
And she comes in with the powerhouse serve, 15-14.
Maybe she should be serving. Looks good.
Trinity Ward looking good today, picking up points now on the serve. McCamey putting 2 people at the back line. Overhand serve to the corner.
Oh!
And this one's going to go out of bounds. And it was out of bounds by inches.
I
It
think
looks
Miss Trussell had a bad view of that one.
So it's going to be, and they had already given the points to Rankin on
they
that.
thought the same thing.
Everybody seen it in.
All
Oh,
right.
that's in the net. Good
This one goes in the
job.
net, so it's going to be Rankin 16. We do get that 16th point to McCamey 15. And it looks like a lot of transitions are going to happen here. Chelsea Tubbs coming on and Chloe Aguilar coming on. McCamey also made a sub, and that's going to be number 12, Nevaeh Kura, at the line. Nevaeh goes to that corner. Red Devils attacking that visitor corner over there. They push it over. Nevaeh underneath to Chloe. To Skyly. Skyly's going to
Skyly,
smack it
okay.
home.
There you
Bing,
go.
bang. Biggity boom. 17-15.
I'm watching the ranking coach. She's down there talking to different kids, so she's thinking of different things here. I think she's switching up some lineups and some changes maybe.
Nevaeh Kura back for her second point. She goes over the top, goes top shelf. McCamey does get underneath it. Let's see what they do here.
Oh!
They're going to spike it, and it's going to go just by number 20, Skyly Lofton. Valiant effort there, 17-16.
It's hard to tell what's going on. White jerseys, black shorts. Both teams, 16 arms at the
And
net.
they all have pink hair bows in.
Yes.
Hadley Fouts underneath the ball to Chloe. Chloe goes to Chelsea. Chelsea not going to get a bead on it. 17-17 to score. And, Tim, you know, as you point that out, both teams have a black stripe down their sleeve, so it really does make it somewhat difficult.
I've left my phone over there, and my wife is bringing it to me, and she don't look very happy.
Ball served by McCamey. Underneath is Nevaeh Kura. To Chloe, to Skyly.
Mad at the net.
And this is going to be a Red Devil point. 18-17 as they battle back and forth. And that brings up Skyly Lofton to the line.
Hopefully Skyly can get us some points here and we can get a good lead up.
Skyly goes over the top. McCamey up underneath. They're going to just have to clear this one up over the net. Nevaeh underneath to Chloe. She goes to Brewer. Brewer over the top. Trying to catch McCamey sleeping. They do get it, though. Corner shot by
Right
McCamey.
out.
Goes long. Point Red Devils. And that's going to be 19-17. Number 20, Skyly Lofton at the helm. Skyly to the corner. McCamey underneath it. Having some trouble. Can they save it?
Nope.
Not gonna happen. Skyly picking up her second point. The score now 20-17. Red Devils 3-point lead. Skyly Lofton over the top, goes to the corner. And this one's gonna go long, and it's gonna be 20-18 now. Coming onto the court for Skyly is gonna be number 8, Isa Guerra. It's gonna be a big hit by McCamey. Gonna go to Isa. Isa looking for help. Chloe's there. Helping her out, number 23, Macy Kynard. McCamey's going to slap it back over the top. Isa Guerra underneath to Chloe. To Macy.
Yes.
And Macy drops a bomb. 21-18 is the score.
Macy saw that hole and she hit it right in there.
Yeah, and I think we're riding a good momentum swing here where it's all positive and everything we're doing, even when we don't win the point, is it's really just volleyball happening, not the mistakes we're making.
Well, here you go, Tim. That was Brewer at the line serving. She gets the ball over the net. Red Devils and McCamey going back and forth with the volley. Brewer underneath to Chloe. to Connor.
Oh,
Connor's going to lose this battle at the net. McCamey does pick up the point. 21-19 is the score, and the librero for McCamey at the line.
Number 9 for McCamey's playing real good at the net, too, defense.
McCamey, Rankin's back line. Isagera in the middle. Isagera underneath to Abelos. Abelos looking for help. She gets it from Macy. Ball's over the top. McCamey cross court. Isagera underneath. There's Chloe. Chloe's going to punch it over. McCamey ready for it. They get it back.
Oh, Macy sends it
Macy
back.
Connor makes a play in the middle. Isagera underneath to Chloe. To Chelsea. Chelsea trying to left-hand it over the top. Not going to get by it. And now the score, 21-20.
Pellet slipping away. We need to dig in.
McCamey once again on the serve over the top. Nevaeh underneath, and the ball's going to slip through her hands there. It's going to be 21-21. We're all locked up here at the Devil Dome in Rankin, Texas, folks. This is a good one. There's the ball over the top. Nevaeh underneath.
Gosh.
And we're looking for help.
We're stuck behind each other.
Chloe battling to get there, not able to get there across court.
Timeout Rankin.
Yeah.
I think that one's right on time.
21-22 is the score. We'll be back in 1 minute, folks. Hold your breath, but don't look away because it's going to be a good one out here in Rankin.
4 o'clock rock, 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock rock, 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your rock lights on, join me home. We have some fun when the clock strikes 1. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock and roll tonight. Well, the clock strikes 2, 3, and 4, but we don't go down. We'll yell for more. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock and roll tonight.
21-22, back to the action on the court. McCamey with the serve. Isagera lets it go by, and it's going to pay off. That's Mr. Bright calling it out of bounds. 22-22 is the score. We got a big line change coming on for the Red Devils. This is the first time I've ever seen them change out 3. And that's going to bring number 4, Alexis Cura, a sophomore, to the line for the Red Devils. Alexis Cura goes overhand to the corner. McCamey up underneath it. They're going to set up for the cross-court spike. She's challenged by number 23, Connor. The ball does go over, and it's going to be 23-22. McCamey takes the lead. The action just does not stop on the court. And that brings up number 18 for the Badgers to the line. Rankin definitely needing to get this point back. Underneath is Nevaeh Cura, Abelos, and Alexis gets it over the top, clears it out. McCamey underneath, going to go for the spike. Challenged by number 6, Ward, and number 23, Macy. But the ball does go out of bounds, and that's going to put them in a game point situation. 24-22 is the score. Number 18 is going to hit the ball into the net. Let's see if Rankin can pick up a desperate point here. The score is Rankin 23, McCamey 24. And I like our odds here coming to the line. Number 23,
Yeah.
Macy Connard.
You've got Macy serving, Skyly, Nevi, and Trinity on the net. It's a good setup.
Macy goes to McCamey, goes out of bounds. The call is made by Miss Trussell there, and it's 25-23, Rankin losing on the serve. And that's going to be 2 games to none for the Red Devils. If we're going to get back in this thing, we've got a long way to go. Stick with us, folks. We'll be back in about 2 minutes, 50 seconds. Big game implications. It's not over yet. I'm digging in for the long haul. I think we win the next 3 games and take this thing home. All hope is not lost. tuned in before the game and you were watching the game, you saw the Lady Red Devils wearing these really neat, fancy, long-sleeve pink shirts. Those are donated by Dos Diablas. That's Mindy Guerra and Renee Abalos. Dos Diablas. Also in on that is the Backyard Shack by our gracious Mr. Will Langley. And something I didn't know, something about Will, really neat here, real neat story, is early in the season when it was really hot in the summer, the Red Devils didn't have enough water, and the water wasn't working up there, or they couldn't drink water due to COVID things. Will went out and got just bundles and cases of water, brought that out to the Red Devils out there so they could drink up on the hill. Big shout out, big thanks to Will, man. Big supporter of the Red Devils and all assets of everything that they do.
It's always great when parents step in and help out and fill those gaps in.
Let's get back to the action. Rankin needing a win. We got mccamey at the line. There's the buzzer in the background. And you know what that means. It is game time. And you're right. They do start with the young lady, then they switch them out. There's got to be a strategy behind that.
Yeah.
So mccamey's going to open things up. They're going to go to Abalos. Abalos underneath to Chloe. Chloe's going to find Nevaeh. Nevaeh, it's not going to crawl over. I don't know how that doesn't go over, but it's going to be 0-1. mccamey in the lead. Ball goes over from mccamey. It's going to go just at the feet of Abalos. It's going to be 0-2. mccamey leading.
I wish our back row would scoot up about 3 more feet because this girl's short and she shows them right over the net and they fall right in there.
That's Abalos gets the ball. She's going to get some help from Issa. Macy's going to get the ball over the net, clear it out. mccamey getting ready for the midcourt set. She goes long to the corner. Issa Guerra dives for the ball, not going to get there in time though, and mccamey is just going to open up quickly. 3-0 is the score. They're picking their spots out there. They're going to Abalos. Abalos to Issa. And now Macy clearing it out. mccamey underneath, going for the cross-court spike. It's challenged by Conard. And number 20, Skylie's trying to get to it, but she's not going to get there in time. And that's going to be 4-0 is the score. Ball's up over the top. Underneath is Issa. It's going to come off of Issa's forearm, and it's going to go out of bounds to the back wall.
We might be seeing an early timeout here. I don't know. They're on a run 5-0, and we look like we didn't realize this game started.
Our girls have slowed way down into slow motion.
They have.
That's going to be number 20, Skylie Lofton. Skylie's going to let it glide by her. She had to make that decision, but this time it does not pay off. The ball's going to hit the line, and it's 6-0. Red Devils in a little bit of trouble, but we don't stop believing.
Seems like all of theirs are just in and all of ours are just out.
Macy gets the ball over the top, little skippity pap. mccamey gets the ball back over. Abalos comes to help. Nevaeh clears it out. mccamey setting up for the spike. She goes over the top, not fooling Nevaeh to Chloe. Chloe's going to back them off a little bit, but they do come back in with a cross-court spike. Nevaeh underneath to Chloe, to Conard.
Conard, there you go.
mccamey clears the ball up over the top. And what happened was mccamey didn't give up on the ball. From her knees, she smacks it over, and it's going to be 7-0.
They called jump.
She blew her whistle. The whistle was blown. Do over, no point. Rankin quit playing. mccamey kept playing. The referee messed up and blew the whistle. So, do over.
So here we
Play
go.
never happened.
Well, it was a heck of a thing to not watch happen. 6-0 the score. mccamey with the ball. Underneath is Abalos. To Chloe. To Nevaeh. Nevaeh gets the ball over the top. mccamey's going to set up. Conard sends it back at her.
Yes,
Boom! There you go.
And it's going to be a point Red Devils. And if you'll watch the libero, number 8 for the Red Devils, Issa Guerra getting her team fired up, getting her team back together. Coming to the line, number 23, Macy.
And the gym has got a lot louder.
Macy goes over the top. mccamey some way somehow gets that over.
Out.
But they're going long to the back wall.
I just realized that's our first time to serve this game, and it's 6-0 when we served, or 6-1.
2-6 is the score. Macy goes over the top.
Right in the mouth.
She's going to hit her in the chin there for mccamey. It's going to be 3-6. Macy making a statement that she's not ready to say good night.
The magnificent Macy.
Macy over the top,
goes.
off the net. McCamey does get up underneath it. They're going to punch over the top. Macy underneath
There
to
we go.
Chloe,
Set
to
play.
Skyly. Skyly
Yeah.
smacks it home. McCamey does manage to get it over. It's going to be too many hits.
Yes.
Here we go, folks. Get on that wagon. Get the rally going. Here we go. 4-6 is the score. Get on that pony. Red Devils are on the line.
Digging in.
Macy goes to the corner. McCamey up underneath. They're going to set for the cross court. They get a crawler over the top of the net. It's going to be 4-7. McCamey catching a break there. And that's going to bring number 7 for the Badgers to the line. Ball up over the top. Underneath is Abelos. Abelos to Hadley. Hadley's going to get help from number 20, Skyly. McCamey over the top. Big spike. Isageta. It's going to come off the forearms of Isageta out of bounds. That came with some heat. And it's going to be 8-4, 4-point lead Badgers. And number 7 continuing to serve for the Badgers. Badgers with the ball underneath. Isageta to Nevea. Getting help from Hadley Fouts. Ball's over the top. They go for the spike. Hadley making another save. Chloe does get the ball over the net. And it's going to be Badgers in the wire.
Two-hand. Double dip.
Okay, it's going to be 2 hands. I just wanted to say Badgers in the wire. 5-8 is the score.
Badger in the wire with a double dip.
We got number 3, Chloe Aguilar to the line. Ball's over the top. She drops it dead center. McCamey underneath. And
There you
this
go.
one, this spike going nowhere and going fast. 6-8 is the score. 2-point deficit. Here come your Red Devils.
He's been waiting all day to see this.
Ball's over the top. Drops it to the center. McCamey underneath, setting up for the cross court.
Oh, out.
It's going to be no bueno, and that's going to be 7-8 now. 1-point deficit.
We're back.
And I'm not liking that they're charging back, and our fans are not hooping and hollering and on their feet right now.
Everybody's kind of confused and deflated. And I don't know.
Ball's over the top. This one's going to go in.
It was just in the corner.
Hits the corner, and it's going to be 9-7. McCamey taking a 2-point lead.
We're new to this whole volleyball deal in the, would you call it the roller coaster of emotions you go through?
Oh, sports is just emotion. Isageta up underneath the ball to Chloe, to Neve. Neve clears it out to the back corner. McCamey underneath. Opportunity for the spike. Isageta with an amazing save there. That's what you call digging.
Dig it out. Nevea with the set. Chloe set to Skyly. Skyly over and just a little bit long. Looked like it was on the line.
Little long on the back end there, and that's going to give them a 3-point lead. 10-7 is the score.
Our fair line judges aren't helping us any today.
Yes. Wish we could get some hometown calls.
How about Chloe Brewer with the save there? Diving in. The ball's back over. Chloe Aguilar to Chloe Brewer. Ball's over the top. Rankin makes a save. Hadley Fouts setting to Skyly.
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
Battling for points. Hadley underneath to Chloe Aguilar to Nevea Kuro. This one's going to go high into the rafters. McCamey does get the ball back. Does it clear. Nevea's underneath to Chloe. To Nevea. Nevea gets the ball up over the top. Badgers down.
People everywhere.
What a
job.
point here in Rankin. Red Devil crowd getting into this thing. 8-10. Now the score. We've got a big line change coming for the Red Devils.
Looked like a war. Bodies laying everywhere.
And here we go. Nevea Kura with the ball, number 12. 8-10 the score. She drops it into the top shelf. McCamey underneath. Going back across. Chloe Aguilar with a save. Getting helped by Chelsea, then Skyly.
Called her for the double dip.
I'm not sure that I saw the same
I
thing
didn't
she
either.
saw, but it is 11-8.
At least she's consistent.
Ball over the top. Chelsea with the save to Chloe. Hadley Fouts is having to come in, clear it out. Ball up over the top. Nevea with a diving save to Skyly. Skyly's going to get the ball over. McCamey setting up now. Here comes a big spike. And this was touched. It was touched by a Red Devil. That's why the point doesn't go Rankin. It does go out of bounds, though. And it is going to be 12-8. McCamey coming back on their own here. So let's see who's up to the line. Number 2 for the Badgers. Ball up over the top. Underneath is Hadley. To Aguilar, to Skiley. Skiley to the back line. Going to go 2 feet long. And it's going to be 13-8. Red Devils needing to pick up this point. Number 3 with the serve. Goes to Chelsea. Chelsea to Skiley. Brewer clearing it out to the back line. McCamey underneath. They'll set for the spike.
Oh, that was not touched. That's out of bounds.
No,
Oh.
they,
No. That was clean.
She's
Out of
changing.
bounds.
She's changing. And it is Red Devil point. 9-13. Good call, Timothy. Paige, you were wrong.
she went back and forth there.
She was
she wasn't real
confused.
sure.
I
Number-
don't think she's been calling volleyball very long.
Number 20, Skiley Lofton with the serve. Drops it to the back shelf. McCamey with the ball.
Oh.
Challenged by number 23, Macy Conard. It does fall for McCamey on the Red Devil side. 14-9 now the score.
And while we got a pause in the action, I would like to thank both of our line judges. They're doing a great job. They've had some tough calls already these 3 games. So
They're doing a
doing
great,
a
job.
Ball up over the top. Issa Guetta underneath. Chloe Aguilar is going to push him to the back corner. They make the play, though.
Out.
They're going long to the corner, and it's called. And it is 10-14, and through all that, folks, we're only 14 points down.
No, 4
Four.
points.
I mean,
4 points.
through all that, we're only 4 points down. Let's replay that. It's going to be 10-14. Number 11, Chloe Brewer to the line.
The Brewer.
Brewer's going to drop it dead center. McCamey underneath. They're going for the quick set. Spikes it.
Oh, no.
Brewer gets one hand
Oh,
on
we
it.
got
Off
help,
the
we got
rafters.
help, we got help, we
One
got
more
help.
player over the top.
Oh, gosh. Good hustle by our girls.
Valiant effort.
Amazing
Valiant
hustle.
How about Isageta there making big plays? I mean, she was so close to making something happen. But, guys, here we are. We're at 10-15. They're going to bring on number 22, Abelos, onto the court.
We've rallied back several times today. We'll do it one more time.
Isageta's underneath to Nevea. Nevea to Macy. Macy clears it out, gets it over the top. McCamey sets up for midcourt. She's challenged by Conard. Isageta gets it. Chloe with the ball to Isageta. Isageta bangs it through. 11-15. I think she would have put that through the wall had there been a wall there. And the Red Devils come storming back. Here we are, folks, 11-15. To the line, number 4, Alexis Cura. It's getting quiet here in the stadium as Rankin gets up for the next serve. Goes to the corner. McCamey underneath. Cross court.
Oh.
She's challenged by Conard, but the ball goes out of bounds. And it is 11-16. Every game, every point is just hard fought.
Challenged. Yeah.
Our girls are hanging in there, though. They are still fighting with everything they have.
Nevea gets a hand on it to Alexis, to
Yes.
Ward.
Oh,
Ward's going to get the spike. This one goes into the net. It's going to be 11-17. McCamey serving the ball. Ball's up over the top. Underneath is Nevea. To Alexis. To
yeah.
number
Dumps that
23,
in there.
Conard. Conard's going to get him with the changeup. Drop it softly into the center. And the score now 12-17. Coming onto the court for the Red Devils at the front line, number 20, Skylee Lofton.
And here comes the cannon, Macy Connor.
oh, gosh.
This
Man, that would have been trouble if it had made it.
This one's going to go into the net. It's going to be 18-12. Red Devils in a dangerous position here. Don't want to give up another point. And that brings up number 7 for the Badgers to the line.
And she's good.
Jump spike.
Oh,
Out.
She's going to go to Hadley Fouts. Hadley makes an attempt but does not touch the ball. That's important. The ball goes out of bounds.
Trinity serve.
And that's going to bring number 6, Ward, to the line. All right, folks, 13-18, 5-point deficit. Ward at the line.
We need to get on a run here.
She's done it before. She can do it now.
She's going to go to the corner. It's going to go a little long. 13-19 now the score. And that's going to bring the Badgers up to the service line. Looks like number 5. She's going to drop it short. Hadley underneath. Nevea. Chloe Brewer gets it over the top. McCamey underneath. They're coming back with a quick spike. Drops it dead center. Brewer makes the play to Nevea. McCamey going to the back end. Hadley Fouts one-hands it. Great play to Skylee over the top. McCamey with the ball. They go for the spike. Ward with the save. Back to Nevaeh. Ball over. Here goes Alexis to Nevaeh. To Brewer with the spike.
Yeah.
How about those Red Devils making the play?
That was all hustle, both sides.
14-19. Red Devil ladies need only look to the left and right for the star of that play right there. They did amazing, all 6 of them. Number 12, Nevaeh Kura to the line. Ball's over the top. mccamey has the ball. Gonna go with a quick spike. Underneath is Chelsea to Chloe to Skylee.
Oh, man.
And Skylee's gonna go long to the back line, and it's gonna be mccamey 20, ranking 14, 6-point deficit.
Skylee was on fire earlier today, and she's kind of cooled off a lot.
Hadley gets the ball to Brewer. Brewer's gonna go to Chloe. Chloe Aguilar gets it over the top. mccamey's gonna go for that corner.
Good job.
Sending
How does
it
that girl
back.
not get in the net?
Sending it back at her was number 11 or number 20 for the Red Devils, but the ball does go out of bounds, and it's 14-21. Commanding lead right now for mccamey. Hadley Fouts underneath. Chloe Aguilar with the set to Skylee. Skylee's going to lose this one, and it goes 22-14 now.
I think we could use a timeout.
mccamey with the serve. Underneath is Chelsea.
The pace has picked up.
To Nevaeh. Back to Chelsea. Chelsea might have got away with one.
Carry, she did.
Nevaeh up underneath to Chloe Aguilar to the back corner. mccamey with the ball. They're going to push back. Nevaeh has it. Chloe Aguilar. Chelsea Tubbs to the back end. mccamey digs for it. And it's coming back. This one's going to sneak by number 20, Skylee Lofton.
It's amazing how that girl don't get in the net. She runs straight at it.
And it's 23-14, folks. Rankin needing to pick some up. Skylee, that was Hadley Fouts to Skylee. The ball's over the net. mccamey's going to try to push it over. Skylee makes a play at the net. Is it going to pay off? Skylee once again. And that was all 20. Skylee Lofton making it happen for the Red Devils. Plus, we had a Badger in the wire.
You got to say it.
15-23 now the score, and that's going to bring up number 20, Skylee Lofton. Skylee, good serve to the top shelf. mccamey underneath. Goes back over, challenged by the Red Devils. Hitting the ball is Macy. It's going to go into the net, and now we're in a game point situation.
No more mistakes.
24 for the Badgers, 15 for the Red Devils. We've made a run before. Ball's over the net. Nevaeh, and it's spiked by mccamey, and that is going to end it here in Rankin. It's going to be 3 games for the Badgers. That's game, set, match. 25-15 the final, and they're going to call it good right there, folks. Can't say enough for how hard they fought, how much they battled out there for it, guys. It's great. And if you can't see the stadium, but if you were to look around, you would see volleyballs decorating the stadium. You would see signs on the back wall over here on the home side. When we walked in here, Mindy Guerra was up there putting up all these signs. She had her daughter helping her out, man. It's great to see this. A lot of Red Devil activity, a lot of Red Devil sports. Do you guys got any closing words as we close out here in Rankin?
I mean, today was just a great day of volleyball. Our girls played hard. They fought. The score might not have shown it, but they didn't give up. They didn't quit, and they have nothing to hang their heads about. They did well.
Tim, we got anything?
I agree with everything.
Well, that's going to close everything out here in Rankin from all of us here at Red Devil Radio, or the Red Devil Network. To all of you at home, we love you, and good night.